Welcome to Keep the Vision. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and share the channel. Man, I've had it. I've had it up to here, bro. I've had it up to here, bro. I've had it up to here with Stephanie White's BS excuses, this lack of intensity, this lack of energy, this lack of focus, this lack of detail, things that are on the coach to make sure that the players have a level of preparedness and focus for these games. And I've had it up to here with her excuses in these post-game press conferences. I've had it, man. I'm fed up. Stephanie White, I'm pissed off. Your game plans have been trash. You full of excuses. You haven't taken accountability for nothing yet. All I hear is you talking about, our quality, our depth. We don't have none. This team ain't as talented as you think it is, as you keep pretending like it is. It's not as talented as you think. It's clearly not as deep as you think. We didn't even have a solid backup point guard. We didn't even have a solid backup point guard. Like, stop it. We really don't even have a great option when Aaliyah Boston come out the game at the 5. Dantas is okay. She cool. It's not a great option. Our depth ain't what you keep portraying it to be. And I can't keep sitting here listening to these BS post-game interviews and this nonsense you keep spewing. I'm fed up. You need to take accountability and say, I need to get this offense together. I need to figure out how this team plays best. I need to tailor this game to Caitlin Clark when she gets back. You won't say it. Let's listen to the nonsense you continue to spew. I'm sick of it.
Keep assessing and evaluating the process of your offense when there's so much changing all the time.
Yeah, I think offensively it makes it a little bit more difficult. We got to get creative. We got to get creative. We got to figure out who can get us into offense. We got to figure out what actions we can run. And we're gonna have to do the same thing defensively. Honestly, and from a rotation standpoint. But
get creative. Get creative. That's the problem now. You need to simplify this thing. It's too much thinking going on out there. That's why we playing so damn slow. You keep trying to get creative. We was playing fast last year. Why? Because it was simple. Whoever gets the rebound, you outlet to Caitlin Clark, and we run. If they stop us from running, we get into the ball screen action with CC and AB immediately. Kelsey Mitchell, you playing off the weak side action off of that. It was simple. It was fast. It was effective. You're talking about making this even more complicated. We got to get more creative, make it even more confusing, have players thinking and playing even slower. What are you talking about, bruh? My God.
that's what we do. That's our job, right? Like, we got to figure it out. We've got to get creative on both ends of the floor. But DB's absolutely right. I think many times, and you've seen it really throughout the course of early in the season, is just like unsure, hesitant on, coming to the ball.
Yes, unsure, hesitant. Why? Because they're confused. So why are you talking about making it even more creative? You need to dumb it down. You need to simplify it so people aren't thinking and hesitating. Duh. Oh my God. How do these people get jobs?
Moving without the ball. Am I passing the door? But DB's absolutely right. I think many times, and you've seen it really throughout the course of early in the season, is just like unsure, hesitant on, coming to the ball, moving without the ball. Am I passing it? Am I not passing it? Instead of really letting it flow. Part of that's still getting to know one another. I think part of that is understanding what to get, which actions we're trying to get in the system.
This system is ass. Stop talking about these dumbass actions. This system is ass. This system is ass. You need to simplify this thing so people can stop overthinking and play faster. Why are you trying to make it more complicated and more creative? You're trying to add more creativeness to an offense that they can't even grasp yet. They haven't even grasped this offense, and you're trying to add layers? What are you talking about? What are you talking about?
You know, we got to simplify in a big way.
You're talking about simplifying, but you're also talking about making it more creative. You seem punch drunk in this post-game presser. You seem punch drunk and you seem dizzy. You seem dizzy like you have no idea what is going on.
One another. I think part of that is understanding what to get, which actions we're trying to get in the system. You know, we got to simplify in a big way. You know, and we got to continue to build and grow. Look, there's no question, you know, we're hitting adversity right now. Like it's challenging. And it's still a great opportunity for us because it's not going to be perfect. It's early enough in the season that we've got a chance to really, I think, find a gut check moment, right? And who we're going to be through adversity. And, you know, I think our team battled. We just didn't have enough at the end.
Does it take a toll mentally?
You should have never been down by 15 to the Connecticut Sun. I don't give a damn if Caitlin Clark was playing or not. Stephanie White, I'm sick of your BS reasoning, and I'm sick of your excuses.
Play it all to you come into the game without Caitlin, then you lose Sydney, you lose Sophie, and just kind of feels like things are piling up on you there in the moment.
You know, not in the moment. It doesn't. You know, and again, like we've seen this time and time again in our league, right? Like nobody feels sorry for you. We can't feel sorry for ourselves. We just have to figure it out. You know, we've got to make sure that while it might look different, we've got to have fewer moments of breakdowns on the defensive end. We got to have fewer moments of a flurry of turnovers. We've got to have fewer moments where we come out of timeout and not executing.
And everything that falls on you. That falls on you. That falls on you. When your team can't execute ATOs after timeout plays, it falls on you. When your team comes in with the lack of focus, it falls on you. It falls on you. I haven't heard you say, I need to be better yet.
Those are areas we can control. We can't control the injuries. You know, we can't control right now, you know, who's on or off the floor. And, you know, we can figure out some different rotations. We can figure out a different way to play. But we also have to be able to control the things that we can control on the floor and still grow in those areas.
What do you think?
How about control watching tape, watching the film? You didn't even watch the film from the damn Mystics game. How about you control that? You control that. How about you cut the tape on and show Kelsey Mitchell how she's running around in circles, chucking up bad shots nonstop? How about that?
I think shifted for you all in that 16-0 run in the fourth quarter, and then also the last shot, just your thoughts on the last play.
I think in the fourth quarter, we just found another gear. You know, we found another gear. As much as the Sydney injury was probably a gut punch for us, the Sophie one gave us a little bit of juice. You know, and so we found another gear. I thought our activity level on the defensive end was really good. We stopped being hesitant. We started taking our open shots. We were aggressive to the rim. You know, as far as the last play, you know, it wasn't clean.
You didn't find another gear. What happened was you was going against an 0-5 team who is probably actually the worst team in the league. Well, you might be now, but you were going against a bad team who was choking away a game and got cold. You didn't do anything. DeWanna Bonner made some step back threes that we haven't seen her make. Granted, she's played better the last two games. I give her that. DeWanna Bonner hit some threes. Aaliyah Boston was going over. You didn't do nothing. You didn't do nothing. You took advantage of a bad team and you still lost. That's all that happened. Stop it. Stop it. We hit another gear. No, you didn't.
We didn't get it in cleanly. I thought we were gonna, the way it was developing looked like we were gonna have a good look, but it just wasn't clean.
I guess first, is there any update on
Nothing
Sophie
was clean.
and Sydney, or like?
I mean, this is just. I can't even listen to her,
Is
bro.
that what you were looking for, the 3-pointer, or what were you kind of looking for play-wise?
No, we weren't looking for a 3 necessarily. We were just looking to get a quick score. I think the 3 happened because it didn't come in cleanly, and there was a little fumble with the ball.
15 points leading to 30.
Yeah.
I mean, I mean, she's a joke.
Part of that is your second point guard's not on the floor, right? And
All right, Sydney Colson shouldn't be our second point guard. Period.
now other players are playing with the ball in their hands, trying to get us into offense. So part of that's just experience and not being in that role before necessarily.
Experience. You went and bought all these old fossils over here. You went and got all these old fossils over here. They don't have experience. Man, you went and brought all these old people over here talking about, oh yeah, we got experience now. Man, I don't want to hear it. I'm sick of these excuses.
Really, for a long period of time. I mean, everybody is for a short period of time. And then I think the other part of it is just a little bit of hesitancy, coming to the ball, cutting away from the ball, reads, trying to find mismatches, sometimes overthinking. But again, I think some of that is just, we were down another point guard and lots of different players are playing.
Oh, spare me with the boo-hoo me with the we're down another point guard. This offense was garbage. This offense looked like garbage before your other point guard went down. Bro, stop, man. Stop this. Stop this, man. Stop this, man. Stop it, man. Stop it. Stephanie White, I've had it with your BS excuses. You need to take some accountability. You need to get your team together. You didn't take accountability one time. You keep talking about what we can control. No, what you need to take some accountability. It's on me to have my team ready to play, ready to go out there and execute and play at a high level. I have not done that. That's what you should be saying. That is what you should be saying. Take some accountability for your roster and how your team has come out looking and how pathetic your offensive system is. You try to blame it on we just lost our second point. Your offense was looking trash before that. Miss me with that, man. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share the channel. Stephanie White, I've had it with your excuses. It's time to produce. It's time to produce because it seemed like you got here to get carried by Caitlin Clark.